All right, we're gonna get started. Today we are going to be doing a slow flow yoga practice. So that's just meaning we're still doing a mixture of hatha, vinyasa, yin, whatever, it's yoga. But we're moving a little bit slower, we're being a little bit more intentional, we're waking up slow together. Because moving fast on a Saturday morning or any type of weekend morning is always kind of rough. So we're gonna get moving, we'll get warm, we'll warm up together, and we'll wake up with the sun together. Sprout is here, like I've said, my cat, so she might be running around. And I hear her already. And she might come and join our class today, so she's pretty fun. So it's just me and you guys. We're gonna get started in our flow. You don't need a block or a strap or anything like that, but if you'd like to use a strap, a towel for your knees, underneath your knees, if you'd like to use anything like a prop, like a pillow or a towel or a blanket, feel free to use that anytime throughout class. All right, so we're gonna get started. And today we'll just get started in a normal child's pose. Okay, that's your first option. Forehead down, knees out wide, big toes to touch. All right, you can be in your child's pose, or you can lay on your back, your feet together, knees out wide, and your belly up towards the sky. I recommend this one today because we're going to move into some core pretty early on in class, which we haven't really done yet in some of my classes. So you might want to lie on your back so it's easier to transition, but it also just feels really good to do something different. And wherever you're at, close your eyes. Allow your belly to hang back down towards the ground, towards your spine. Allow your knees to drop out nice and wide, big stretch in your inner thighs. And you can take your hands wherever feels natural to you. That can be at your side, that can be on your belly, it can be overhead, like anywhere you'd like. There's no right way to do yoga. I like in this one right now because I'm getting a big stretch in my armpits. Feels really good. Okay. Just start to tune in. Ground down into the space that you're in. Noticing your natural pattern of your breath. And although some of you may be practicing alone right now, you're not practicing alone at all. There's so many people around the world taking yoga right now, virtually, with their families, with their friends that they live with. And you're taking yoga with whoever is taking this class right now live. And then take a full breath in, filling all the way up, super slow. And a really slow breath out. Drawing your belly button back towards your spine with each exhale, and then drawing your belly button away from your spine with each inhale. Okay, take a few breaths on your own just to come into your own breath. Now that means you can go at what speed is right for you. It doesn't have to be as slow or as fast as mine. If you go slower, that's fine. Just try to slow down as much as you can. I'm going to move my hands to my belly so I can really focus on my own speed of my breath. Maybe one hand to my heart so I can feel my chest rise too. And on your next breath in, we're going to fill up into our belly first, then our chest, and then exhale out your chest, and then your belly, pulling that belly button up and in. And breathe in, fill all the way up, really slow, starting with your belly, then your chest, and then breathe it all out. Pulling in. taking a moment here to tune in with your intention for your yoga practice. What brought you here? What do you need out of your practice? And then starting to leave everything else behind and tuning into this moment right here. Just for this 45 minutes. Okay, one more breath in. Slow breath out. Good. I'll start to bring your knees up together. You can even use your palms to help guide your knees together. And then we're going to rock our knees side to side. I'm going to try not to hit this couch right here. Keep your chest facing up towards the sky and be really gentle with your back. Take it as slow as you need to take it. And you don't have to bring your knees down or your thighs down to the ground. They can stay hovered. Just go meet your limit with your hips and your side bodies. I'm getting a big stretch along my obliques. And try to focus on breathing in as you come to center. Exhale as you go to the side. I'm going to keep slowing down, getting really slow. So I can focus in on my muscles, in my obliques, and my abdominals. I'm still focusing on my breath. Keeping my brain right here, right now. My arms are out wide. I'm reaching away from the center line of my body, getting a big stretch in my chest along my arms. And you'll notice today we focus a lot on reaching, getting lots of space in our shoulders and our arms. Alright, we're going to bring one knee in towards our chest, bring our other knee back at center, pull it in, starting to open up into our hips, our hamstrings, our thighs. We're going to switch it out. Pressing that right foot into the ground like you could almost lift up your glute away from the earth, and then pull that left knee in. Breathing in and breathing out and switching. Keep moving with your breath, and we're going to keep switching together. Flex your toes towards your face. Big stretch in the bottom of your feet. Tap your heel down and then move. Now, at the same time, we're going to start using our core. Pull your belly button up and in. And make sure that your low back is connected to the ground. Good. Awesome. Now, if you'd like to, you can start to straighten your legs a little. Take your feet out a little bit wider or longer. I mean, your legs out longer. It's the morning. Pull your belly button up and in. Low back is on the ground. If your low back is leaving the ground, bend your knees a little bit closer. Good. Maybe you start to straighten your legs nice and long. One leg down, then the other leg's down. You can straighten and then bend to protect your low back. Make sure it stays on the ground. That's how we know we're using our core. We're building core stability. We're protecting our back. We don't want to hurt our back. Good. All right. We're going to bring our legs into a tabletop position, reverse tabletop. Flex those toes towards your face. And your belly button is up and in, down towards the ground. Now, you can lift your head away from the ground as long as you're staring up towards that top corner of the room. We're bringing our chin towards our chest, but we're not curling in too much. That strains our neck. We're going to stare up at the sky. Flex those toes towards your face a little bit more. Belly button up and in. Low back is on the ground. You could take your hands behind your head, or you can stay down on the ground. Good. Breathe in right here. As you exhale, we'll drop our heels down. Take it really slow. Now, if you start to notice that your low back is lifting up, stay away from the ground a little bit more. And only go to the limit where your low back stays on the ground. If it starts to lift, then just move back. Good. All right, we're going to come back to center. Breathe in. Exhale, drop. Belly button back towards your spine. Squeeze your abdominals. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop it down. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop it down. Good. Now we're going to take our palms to our thighs. Keep flexing those toes towards your face. Your thighs might be kind of sore already. That's okay. Keep feeling that burn. And press into your thighs. Breathe in. Pull your belly button back towards your spine. Good. So your thighs are pressing in towards your palms are pressing in towards your thighs, and I feel this burn in my core already. I'm really using my abs to pull my low back down towards the ground. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time, one more breath in. And deep breath out. Good. So bring your feet down, rock your knees side to side. I'm a little sore today. I've been doing a lot of HIIT exercises in this apartment and walking a lot. Good. We're going to do one more core exercise. So bringing your hands behind the nape of your neck, lift your elbows out wide, curling that chin in towards your chest. And your goal is to lift your shoulders away from the ground as much as you can. We're going to pull those knees in, belly button smushing towards the ground. Breathe in. As you exhale, just straighten your right leg towards the top corner of the room. We don't need to go low right now. And then you're going to twist your right elbow towards your left knee. Good, hold it here. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, switch out your knees, straighten your left leg, left elbow towards your right knee. Good. Ooh, it burns. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm shaking right now. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist. Alternatively, you can stay on the ground like this and just move your legs if that is activating your low belly, and I still feel this right now. Good. We're going to go one more round together. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, right leg straightens, right elbow towards your left knee. Come back to center. Exhale, send it over the other side. Good. Knees in. Give yourself a little hug, rock side to side. We're going to rock up and down the length of our mat, massaging into your back. Let it feel good and fun. And now we're starting to really waken up the body. Get some big breaths in here. Big breath out. Get to the top. You're going to transition up into a seat. Okay, you can stay with your legs crisscrossed, or you can lengthen them out far in front of you. We're going to do, we'll take our arms out in front of us, and then we're just going to roll out our wrists. Big circles one way or the other. Switch it out. Warming them up. Nice. Then take your hands behind you, face your fingertips towards your glutes, and then bend into your knees. Good. Press into your heels, press into your fingertips. Really grip into the mat. Take some weight out of your wrists. We're going to lift up our hips towards the sky. Walk out your feet a little bit. Big stretch in the front of your shoulders. You can stay low for this first round if you're still not quite opening your shoulders yet. And we'll breathe in. Exhale, bring it down. Flex those toes towards your face, lift them away from the ground, starting to use your shin muscles. And on your inhale, we'll lift up. Exhale, bring it down. Maybe you stay hovered. I'm slightly hovered. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. Good. We're going to stay right here. You can flip your fingertips to face the other way. And then we're going to roll out our ankle. Just one ankle. Go right. Big circle. Then go left. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then drop it down, other foot. Big circles to the left. Big circles to the right. As big as they can go, really, in our ankles. Breathe in. And breathe out. Drop your feet down in front of you, nice and long. Reach your arms up. Breathe in. Breathe out as you reach forward, and we're just doming in our upper back. I'm not reaching towards my feet. I'm just staying up at center, and I'm getting a big stretch between my shoulder blades. Breathe in here, and breathe out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive forward, just in your arms and your upper back. C curve in your belly, pull your belly button up and in, maybe you lean back slightly. Inhale, reach up as you come up, lengthen your spine. Exhale as you come down, curl. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, curl. Good, one more reach up. Bring your palms down. We're gonna make our way into a tabletop position. Grip into those fingertips. Belly button is up and in right now. Press into the tops of your feet. Good. Really feel how your core is right now. Is it hanging down? Are you kind of arching like this? Are you dropping into your shoulders? Is your torso hanging towards the ground? Or are you pushing away from the ground through your palms and pulling your belly button up and in? Okay. If you have a mirror around, maybe check this out. You can kind of tell with how you look in this posture if you're using your core or not. You really want to see a nice flat back or working towards a flat back. There's a slight curve in your spine, a natural curve, but it's really minimal when you're activating your muscles in your core. Breathe through it, breathe in. As you exhale, pull your belly button back towards your spine. Press into the tops of your feet using your thighs. Breathe in and breathe out. If you're not feeling this, you're not pulling your belly button towards your spine and pressing into the tops of your feet. Yeah. Breathe in and breathe out. I'm slightly shaking. Good. Inhale, dip your belly low, open up your chest. We're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Now that means your chest is coming forward towards the ground. Open up the chest. You can still press into the tops of the feet. Even curl the toes and get a stretch in your bottoms of your feet. Good. Inhale. And then exhale. Curl, tuck round, belly button up and in. And again, you're pressing into the mat this time, making some space between your shoulder blades back here. Doming in your upper back. Inhale, dip it low. Open up your chest for cow pose. Maybe you take your hips side to side for a moment. And then exhale, curl, tuck round. Good. Move through cat-cow. Do something on your own. Add on an extra movement that really speaks to you, that your body is calling for right now. Taking it really slow to start. Just warming up. Really focus on those elbows. You can't really see mine super well right now, but my elbow point is here. I'm going to try and pull it, twist it back a little bit, and then bend my elbow slightly. So it's kind of something I have to think about a lot, and you might too, is guiding those elbows backwards slightly. They don't have to be perfectly back behind me, and then bending those elbows as I'm moving through my cat-cow. Maybe I straighten here. Ooh. Starting to open up into my shoulders. Then we're going to pause back at your neutral tabletop. We're going to reach our right palm up towards the sky. Big stretch. Allow your hips to come out of alignment. Normally I'd say guide your hips in alignment, but we're going to get a big stretch in our chest here. Guide your right hip out nice and long, away from the left. Get a big stretch on your side body here, all the way down your right hip and across your chest. Press into that left palm so that it helps open up your chest to the right. Breathe in. As you exhale, dropping your right hip down, right arm comes towards the front of your mat. Good, we're slowly dropping down and we're going to curl back to center. We'll do that one more time together. Inhale, right palm high back at center. Slowly dropping as you exhale, your right hip towards the right, arm towards the front, big circle. Good. Back to center, we're going to reach up on the left side, opening up. This time you'll see what it looks like from the back. Reach up through your left palm, keep pressing into that right palm, guiding your chest open. And I'm a little tighter on my left side, so it's a little harder for me to open up, and that's okay, I'm still working on it. Okay, my hips are shooting towards the left. I'm dropping my left hip towards my left ankle, reaching my left palm towards the top of the mat. And then circling back to center. Big stretch right here. I'm pretty tight there. Reach up through your left palm. And then we're going to circle it back one more time. Good. Back to neutral. Take a cat-cow. Good. We're going to come onto our knees for a moment. Come off of our wrists. Palms come to your low back. And make sure that your knees are about hip-width distance apart. Or you have a block, a towel, a pillow right here, and you could squeeze that block or towel or pillow. I'm going to squeeze my knees together towards one another into the ground here. So I don't really need something to squeeze on in this moment. I'm going to take my palms to my low back. I'm going to turn to the side so you guys can see me again. And we're going to move into camel pose. Breathe in. As you exhale, press your hips forward, open up your chest, and start to lean your upper back backwards, behind you, towards your heels. Slight bend. If you're feeling this in your low back, come up out of it a little bit more. Okay, we don't want to feel this in our low back. It should be primarily in our upper back, in our mid back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Gazing at that top corner of the room, right above you. Breathing in. Good. As you exhale, belly button up and in, starting to guide your chest up over your hips. And then we'll take a seat right on our feet. It's a big chest opener. We'll take a few breaths together. Breathe in. Big breath out. One more breath in. Deep breath out, focusing on lowering your heart rate with each breath. Okay, we're going to come back to our tabletop. Palms can come out to the wider edges of your mat. Knees out wide, big toes to touch. And we'll drop our hips forward, open up our chest towards the top of the mat. Your heels can stay as far back as they need to in your body. Try to guide them towards your glutes. That's a big stretch in my hip flexors, the front of my hips right now. It feels really good. Big breath in, big breath out. Again, pulling those shoulder blades together behind you. Open up your chest forward. Big breath in. As you exhale, come all the way back to child's pose, belly button back towards your spine. Forehead can connect down to the ground. Take a full, slow breath in here. And a slower breath out. Good. We're going to move, breath to movement. Inhale, come forward. Open up your chest, heels in towards your glutes. Exhale, send it back to child's pose. You don't have to land your head. Inhale, we'll move forward, back to seal. Exhale, send it back. One more time. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, send it back. I love seal pose. Back to tabletop. Tap your toes. Kind of massaging into your tips of your toes. Good. Grip down through your fingertips. And then reach your right arm forward, left leg back. In our last class, we did this flow. We're going to add on a few stretches here. Reach through your right palm. Stretch through your back foot. Breathe in. Pull your belly button up and in as you breathe out. And we're going to pause here. Who's your dove outside? Breathe in. And as you exhale, one curl in. Elbow towards your knee. Press down through your front palm. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, reach your palm back. Bend into that left foot and shoot your foot up towards the sky as much as you can. You can stay right here, or you can reach around and grab for the top of your foot, getting a big stretch in your hip flexor on the left and a stretch through your right shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left leg goes back, right arm goes forward, and then drop it down. Switching to the other side, left palm forward, right foot back. Flex through those toes. Press through that right palm. Maybe tuck into your left foot. Breathe in. Exhale, elbow comes towards your knee, curl, tuck around. Maybe you touch, maybe you don't. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, bend that right knee. Reach your left palm around like you're reaching forward. And you can stay right here, or you can grab for the top of your right foot. Big stretch in my left shoulder. Bigger stretch in my right thigh. Breathe in. Deep breath out. Reach that right foot back, right arm forward, or left arm forward. Back to your tabletop. Breathe in right here. Exhale, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Lifting your hips up nice and high. Stretch your heels down towards the mat and pedal it out for a moment. Rocking side to side. Always feels really good to me. Just opened up in my left hip. And you can take your palms out as wide as you need to fill up your space. Good. Press your chest back towards your thighs. Heels down. Breathe in. And breathe out. Stay in your down dog for a moment. I'm going to take off my sweater so I'm not speaking through fabric. One more breath in. Deep breath out. Good. When you inhale, we'll lift up our heels. And as you exhale, belly button up and in, bend your knees down towards the ground like you're coming into a hovering tabletop. You can shift farther forward. You can stay back if you'd like to. Breathe in. Exhale, straighten your legs. Drop those heels down. Good. We're going to flow through that breath to movement. Might be a new breath in one of our postures. Breathe in, lift up your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, drop your heels down. Press that chest back. Inhale, lift up your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, send your heels down. That's a nice little flow you can do in the morning. I always love doing that. On your inhale, take a look forward. As you exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Take your time to get there, however you like. Let your head hang super heavy here. Wrap your opposite elbows. Take your feet wide. Rock side to side. I'm starting to notice how you feel in your back from your hips all the way through your shoulders and along your neck. Take your weight into your toes a little bit more than you're used to. Take a full breath in. Deep breath out. We're going to come back to our center. Find some stillness. Bending your knees a lot if you'd like to. And then your inhale will slowly rise up, one vertebra at a time. Good. Reach up through your palms at the top and gaze up. Breathe in. Exhale your hands to your heart center. Good, you guys can see me. Awesome. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up for a mountain pose. Reach through your fingertips, press down through the outer edges of your feet. You can be as wide as you'd like to in your feet, or you can be as narrow as you'd like to. Belly button up and in, breathe in. Exhale, hands come to your heart center one more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, little back bend, cactus your elbows, bend your knees, shift your hips forward, open up your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge from your hips, bend your knees, take it slow all the way down, and let your head hang super heavy. Rock side to side for a moment. Inhale, find a halfway lift. And exhale, come down to your palms, step your feet back, high plank, grip down through your fingertips, belly button up and in. Breathe in here. Deep breath out. Take a moment to bring your knees down if that's in your practice and you'd like to take some weight out of your shoulders. And then you start to bring your hips forward a little bit more. That's when I start to feel my core. Or your legs are away from the ground and you're starting to burn right now. Take a full breath in. Exhale, come all the way down to your belly. Option to bring your knees down as you transition. Good. Gaze down towards the mat. Palms are right in line with your chest. Elbows are back behind you, and press into the tops of these feet. Good. On your inhale, we'll lift up our chest. Squeeze those shoulder blades together behind you. Little to no weight in your palms. You're just maybe guiding your chest forward. And gaze down. Breathing into our cobra, take a full breath in. And exhale, come down. Good. Our next cobra, we'll take our palms out wider, coming to a little tense with our fingertips. Elbows are shooting up towards the sky. On your inhale, lift up your chest. Just slightly, little weight into your palms. We're lifting up a little bit higher, pressing into the tops of your feet. Breathe in. Exhale, come down. Good. This next round, your choice of full cobra going all the way up, as long as it doesn't hurt in your low back. Or you can do baby cobra or a little middle cobra. They all feel good to me. Good. Press into your palms. You're going to come down. On our inhale, take on the version that speaks to you most. Squeeze in those shoulder blades together. Staying here for 2 breaths. Breathe in. Press into the tops of your feet. Breathe out. 1 more breath in. Exhale. Guide your forehead down. Tuck your toes. On your inhale, we're going to come up to high plank. Transition from your knees if you'd like to. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. We'll move nice and slow through our sun A together. Inhale, take a look forward. Exhale, forward fold. I'm going to walk up super slow. Okay. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, mountain pose. Exhale, little back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands come to your heart center. Inhale, mountain pose, squeezing in my thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come down to your palm step, your feet back, high plank, or you can be on your knees. Breathe in here. Exhale, coming all the way down to your belly. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, come down. Inhale, high plank, your transition. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 more time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. I'm taking some lunges to get there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, little back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands come to your heart center. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Take it all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step your feet back. Take a full breath in here. Deep breath out, belly button back towards your spine. 1 more breath in. Exhale all the way down to your belly. Your choice in which cobra you'd like to do. On your inhale, find cobra. I'm going to go for full cobra. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come back up to high plank. Downward facing dog. Full breath in here. And as you exhale, knees down, sit your glutes back, child's pose. Taking a moment just for a little meditation. I'm going to check the time, put on a sweater, while you guys take a moment for yourself. Take a full breath in. And a deep breath out. All right, from your child's pose, come back up into our tabletop. And we'll tuck our toes, find that downward facing dog. Inhale, take a look forward. Exhale, hop, skip, or jump to the top of your mat. This is your chance to kind of try that out, and I'll workshop a jump with you. Grip down through your fingertips. Take a look forward, start to shift onto your toes. Bend your knees. And you can either skip one foot at a time to the top, or you can shift your weight a little bit more onto your hands, taking your hips up into the sky. Big jump, kind of like a donkey kick, with both feet. And that's how you would jump to the top of your mat. So jumping up, my feet come underneath me, and I curl my belly button up and in. So take a moment to practice your hop, skip, or jump, or your walk to the top of the mat. Just starting to elevate our heart rate. Once you get to the top, let your head hang heavy. Inhale, find a halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, arms come high overhead, reaching towards the top of the mat. Sit back into your chair. Belly button is up and in. With each breath, I'm pulling it back towards my spine. Breathe in. Take your arms back behind you for a little airplane as you breathe out. Reach through those fingertips. Big reach. Chest is forward. Inhale, chair. Exhale, ball pose. Coming down really slow, like I'm going into a low squat. Heels come high. Chest comes over my thighs. And reach my fingertips forward for support. Let your head hang heavy. Big stretch in the back of your neck. Take a full breath in. Deep breath out. Ground down through your palms. Step your feet back. High plank. Breathe in. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Inhale your right leg high towards the sky. Flex your toes towards your face. As you exhale, right knee comes in towards your chest. You can stay right here if that's where your limit is, or you can shift forward and bring your knee towards your tricep. Take it slow. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, right knee comes through towards the center, and then your right foot comes between your palms. You can use your hands to bring your shin forward. Okay. Keep your back leg lifted. On your inhale, we'll rise up into a crescent lunge. Take it slow. Widen your stance in your feet if you need to. And bend into that back knee. Ooh, I'm losing my balance. All right, there we go. I'm pulling the mat into two. Reach through my fingertips and breathe in. As I exhale, I'm taking my arms out wide like a T. Reach through those fingertips. Flex your fingertips towards your face. Big stretch in your palms and along your arms. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, reach it forward. Curl and dome in your upper back. Reach. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, open up. Good. Exhale, bring your arms down. Inhale, crescent. I know you're burning. Exhale, almost like you're going into warrior two. We're keeping a bend in that back knee. Arms come out wide. So you're in kind of an awkward squat. It's opening up into that left hip. Good. Inhale, back to your crescent. Keep that bend in that back knee to help you transition. Breathe in. Exhale, we'll flow over to the left into that squat. Inhale, come back to your crescent. Exhale, open up. All right, inhale, crescent, you got it. Exhale, bring your palms down. Rest your legs. Step your back foot back for a high plank and breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high towards the sky. Exhale, bend that knee. Either stay here, bringing your knee in slightly, or coming all the way forward, left knee towards your tricep. Inhale, take it slow. Left leg goes high. Exhale, bring that left foot through as slow as you can. Take your time. Ooh, I'm warm. Back heel over your toe. On your inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Reach through those fingertips. Bending into that back knee. Maybe you bring that back foot in a little bit. Breathe in. Exhale, arms are out wide, bringing them all the way down towards your hips, facing your palms in. This time, palms face out. Inhale, arms come up, high overhead. Palms are facing back behind you, pinkies towards one another. Breathe in. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, reach up. Good. Exhale, we're going to transition into that warrior two with that bent knee, kind of like a wide squat. Good. Breathe in here. Big breath out, opening up into that right hip. You can really feel it. Both hips, right? But mostly in this one. Inhale, come back to crescent. Exhale, transition open. One more time. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, open. Yeah. Back to crescent, breathe in. Exhale, bring your palms down. Nice job. High plank. Breathe in. Exhale, down dog. Big breath in. Full breath out through your mouth. One more, flow. Inhale, take a look forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Start to bend into your knees. On your inhale, into your chair. Breathe in here. And as you exhale, hands come to your heart center. You can stay right here, or you can take your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh for a prayer twist, opening to the right. You can also take your left elbow right inside of your thighs. Squeeze that elbow to take a little bit of the twist out of your spine and to protect it. Breathe in. And as you exhale, just keep twisting to the right. Good. Slowly drop your palms forward. Good. Palms come down. Step your feet right back behind you. High plank. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg goes high towards the sky. Exhale, right knee comes through, foot between your palms. Starting to bend into that back knee. Inhale, crescent. Stay for your exhale. Reach your arms out wide, big circle down. Palms are facing forward. Inhale your arms up. Straighten that front leg. As you exhale, pyramid pose, coming down with your palms down towards your foot or your shins, blocks, pillows, towels on the side of your leg so you don't wobble forward or sideways like I did. For example, pillow support. Always an option to bring that back foot in and seal the heel down if you'd like to. Both pyramids are okay with me. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward, and you'll start to feel that big stretch in your hamstring on the right. Let your head hang heavy. That's one option. Or you can find a halfway lift in your spine, squeeze those shoulder blades together. 2 breaths here. Start to drop down, removing our prop, whatever it is. Bend into your front knee, back up to crescent. Inhale. And as you exhale, open up into that wide squat. Good. Take it wide. wide squat. Heels in, toes out, reach through your fingertips, bob up and down for a moment. Breathe in. Breathe out. Belly button back towards your spine. Inhale, star pose. Good. As you exhale, toes come to face towards the side of your mat a little bit more. Hinge from your hips all the way down with control, wide-legged forward fold. One of my favorite postures. You get into your hips, your hamstrings, a little bit into your IT bands on the side of your legs. And then your upper body gets this huge break. There's a lot of weight on our upper body pressing down and collapsing during the day. So when we come into wide-legged forward fold, we get to elongate our spine, take some weight out of our shoulders, even our wrists and our fingertips. Full breath in here. Deep breath out. Take your palms down to the ground if they aren't already there. Transition towards the top of your mat, towards your right foot. I'm going to switch my feet out when I get there. Okay. Coming into a low lunge. Bring your palms down. Right foot comes back, high plank. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend into your knees, sit your glutes back, arms come high overhead. Bring your hands to your heart center. This time we're twisting our right elbow towards our left thigh for our prayer twist to the left. Always again an option to bring your right elbow to the inside of your thighs. My phone is giving me little notifications. Sorry if there was a little pause there for a moment. Take your right elbow to the inside or the outside of your left thigh. And take a full breath in here for our prayer twist. A deep breath out. One more breath in. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. And as you exhale, come down to your palms, step your feet back, high plank. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, your left leg high towards the sky. Exhale, left knee comes in towards your nose, the left foot comes through. Bending into your back knee, inhale, crescent lunge. Breathe in here. As you exhale, open up into that wide-legged stance. Right arms out wide. Breathe in. Bobbing up and down, get a little lower. Good. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, heels in, or toes in, heels a little bit out. Bend into your right knee. Bend into your left knee. And keep flowing right to left with your breath. Slowing down your heart rate. We'll come back to our center with our hips. Take our palms towards our front left leg, bending into our knee. High plank, breathe in. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Take your arms out wide, left cheek down to the mat. Good. And then bend your right knee. Half floor frog, like you're giving the mat and the ground a hug. Getting slight stretch in your right hip. Big stretch in your shoulder. And take a full breath in. And deep breath out. And start to cool down and wind down towards the end of our class. One more breath in here. And as you exhale, right palm comes in. Left palm shoots underneath you. Transitioning into supine twist. Right leg comes across your body. Right arm is out wide. Left arm is out wide, or cactus. Good. Right hip is on top of your left hip. And a slight twist in your torso. Breathe in. And deep breath out. start to come back onto your belly. I'm going to move around so you can see the other side. Left knee comes out this time, gazing towards the left. Right cheek on the ground, left arm out, right arm out behind you. Big breath in. And a slow breath out. Giving the ground a hug. Starting to cool down. Let it feel really good. Right arm starts to come underneath you. You can press into your left palm. We'll come onto our back. Supine twist. Ooh, I started to get a nice little crackle in my spine already. Start to feel open in your spine, along your side body, across your chest and your shoulder on the left. Breathe in. Deep breath out. One more breath here. And slow breath out. Transition all the way onto your back and start to bring your knees in for a little hug. Give yourself a little squeeze. Lift your head and neck away from the ground, if that feels right to you. Grab for your feet even. Breathe in. And as you exhale, take on Shavasana or any last posture that speaks to you. Final resting posture. I'll let you take in your own time in your own home. Stay here for as long as you'd like to. Just focusing in on your breath. Focusing in on the present moment. Noticing how heavy your belly feels towards the mat. How good that feels. How heavy your thighs feel toward the mat. How open your chest feels. How relaxed your eyes are. How nice it is to just lay here and just be. In your own time, in your own space, you'll transition out of it to a seated position. And you don't have to do that now. You can stay in your Shavasana as long as you'd like to. And if you'd like to join me at the end of this, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, stay in your Shavasana and just meditate for a while. The peace that I seek in me is the same peace that you seek in you. Together we are one. Namaste. Now, wherever you're at in your practice, stay there. If you're still in Shavasana, if you're still moving a little bit, do your thing. Thank you for tuning into this yoga practice with me. It's always fun to teach something different. I don't slow down very often when it comes to yoga, so I hope that you guys had a really good time.